Hello, my name is Shannon, and thank you so much for joining me today to practice. So today we'll be doing a grounding flow here. As you can see, I'm on the beautiful Gulf of Mexico, so I thought it would be nice to do a little yoga here and share it with you. So we'll begin by shutting our eyes, taking some deep breaths here. On an inhale, let's raise our arms up, looking up. On an exhale, slowly lowering your head. Let's do this a few times on your own. Next time your arms come up, let's reach up, looking up, and then slowly lower, rotating to the left, placing your right hand on your left knee, left fingers are behind you, getting a nice gentle twist. Now keeping our right hand on our left knee, let's inhale our left arm up and over. You can look down at your right knee. You can have your eyes closed, breathing into your left side. And then we'll place our left hand on our right knee, rounding our back. You can even let your hands come up on your thighs a little bit, tucking your chin, feeling the stretch in the back of your neck. And then we'll slowly come up into eagle arms, so twisting our arms around. You can give yourself a hug if you'd rather do that. And gently bringing our elbows up, maybe pushing your hands forward. You can tuck your chin, feeling this expansion in the back of our thoracic spine and our shoulder blades. And breathing. Maybe you pull in your belly. And then slowly unwind, raising your arms up, looking up on an inhale. And on an exhale, let's twist to the right, placing our left hand on our right knee, right fingers behind you. Inhaling as you lengthen your spine, exhaling as you twist. Keeping that left hand on our right knee, let's reach the right arm up and over, looking down. And then slowly place your right hand on your left knee. Maybe let your hand slide a little bit up on your thighs as you round your back, breathing. On an inhale, we'll come forward, twisting our arms around. Again, you can give yourself a body hug if you'd like. You can place your arms in eagle arms, maybe gently raising your elbows up as you push your hands away, tucking your chin, feeling this nice stretch on the back of your neck and your thoracic spine, pulling in your belly. And then let's slowly unwind our arms, placing them on our knees. We're going to do some circles here. So rounding as you come back, arching as you come forward. Starting to notice how your hips and your back and your shoulders are feeling today. Ready, switch directions. And then we'll pause at center. Let's bring our feet So they're touching each other in sort of a butterfly pose, but have them out a little bit. Hands are on our shins. We're going to inhale, coming forward, looking up, and exhale, rounding as we tuck our chin. So a few of these seated cat-cows. Following your breath, maybe starting to establish your ujjayi breath, where you gently constrict your throat. Let's do 2 more. Now the next time we come forward, let's pull our feet in a little bit more, grabbing our toes, pushing our knees down as we squeeze our shoulder blades. So we're kind of like pushing our chest forward, tucking our chin and breathing, relaxing your face. And then we're going to slowly open our legs up and walk our fingers forward to come into a forward fold. So you're relaxing your legs, relaxing your feet, feeling a stretch in your inner thighs. Maybe your forehead is in the air, maybe it touches the mat. Maybe you want to fold your forearms and place your forehead on your forearms. Let's take 5 grounding breaths here. Now we're going to slowly walk our hands back and come into tabletop to do a few cat-cows. So your hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Let's inhale as we arch our back, looking up. Exhale as we tuck our chin, rounding our back. Let's do 5 of these, following your breath. Pulling in your belly as you round your back. One more. Now let's take our right arm and reach it up to the sky, and then slowly thread it through, dropping our right shoulder and our right cheek on the mat. You can take your left hand and gently push into the mat to get a little extra stretch, but relax your face. You should have no pain in your neck. And maybe you want to take that left hand, reaching it around, trying to find your right thigh, gently pulling your elbow back. You can even push your right forearm slightly into the mat and breathe. And then we'll slowly unwind, reaching that right arm up, placing it back on the mat. Let's move our hips a little right and left, and we will go to the other side. So big inhale, expanding our chest as we reach up. Exhale, threading the needle, coming through with our arm, relaxing our arm and our face on the mat. Again, you can give a slight push with the base of your right hand. Send your attention to the muscles between your shoulder blades that are getting a nice gentle stretch, your rhomboids. And then we'll slowly lift that right arm up, reaching it back. Maybe your fingers find your thigh as you pull your right elbow back. You can gently push your left forearm into the mat. Let's take 3 breaths here. And then slowly release. Now we're going to bring our hands a little bit forward of our shoulders so we can tuck our toes, coming into a downward facing dog. Let's pedal out our feet, bending our knees, looking right and left. And then we'll pause, getting a nice bend in your knees as you reach your tailbone up, pulling your chest towards your thighs, and then slowly reaching your heels towards the mat. They do not need to touch the mat, and your knees can be bent. We're really trying to focus on this extension in our back. Let's take 3 breaths here. Now we'll slowly bring our body forward so our shoulders are over our wrists in a high plank, so your bottom is kind of high level with your shoulders. Let's pull in our bellies and push our heels back and breathe. Now we're going to tap one knee at a time on the mat. So taking your time here, you can always have a micro bend in your elbows. One more time each leg. And then we'll drop our knees, coming back into a child's pose. Easy child's pose with your knees together, forehead on the mat. Let's take 5 deep breaths. Now we'll slowly come up, walking our knees a little bit forward on the mat. We're going to come back on our heels. So kind of move your hips a little bit right and left, noticing how you feel. We're going to place our right hand behind us. As we inhale our left arm up, lifting our bottom and reaching up and back. We'll slowly release and do the other side. So your left hand is behind you. Your fingers can be facing any way you'd like, but have a micro bend in your elbow so you're not hyperextending. And release. Let's do one more each way. Really feel that expansion, reaching your fingers away as you press your pelvis up. Other side. And release. Now we'll place our fingers behind us, facing our feet. As we gently raise our bottom up, you can keep your chin tucked, or you can look back, opening up your throat. And slowly release. Let's come on our bottom and come all the way down on the mat. Excuse me. So rolling all the way back. Let's place our palms facing up, our feet about mat width distance apart. And we'll do a few gentle windshield wipers here. When we have our palms up, we are open to receive. If you'd like to be more grounded, you can place your palms facing down. Now let's let our knees fall to the left and pause, flipping our hands so they are facing down, looking right. Maybe you want to put your left foot on your right thigh, relaxing your legs and your feet. And slowly release. Let's let our knees fall to the right, looking left. You can let your feet And your knees just relax here, or if you'd like, you can take your right foot and let it relax on your left thigh. And slowly release. Let's do one bridge here. So bending our knees, let's take our hands so our middle finger can just touch our heel, so we can raise our bottom up, tucking our chin, pressing our feet into the mat. You can keep your feet on the mat with your hands facing down, or if you'd like, you can bring your hands together, clasping your fingers, bringing your shoulder blades together, and breathing here. And if you'd like, you can raise your heels up, getting a little more of an extension here, working our calves just a little bit, relaxing our face. And slowly release. Let's grab one knee at a time and do a few circles. And circles the other way. Feeling this sort of massage on your low back. And then we'll straighten one leg at a time to go into a short shavasana. So letting your toes fall out, palms facing up. Completely melt down into your mat, relaxing your body and relaxing your mind. Slowly start to find a little movement in your fingers and toes. Maybe you want to do a long body stretch. You can bend your knees, turning on your side to slowly make your way back up to seated pose. Place our hands at heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today to practice. I hope you have a beautiful day.